Dead in Hip Hop Conversations. Today we are talking about the explosive start to 2025 and the remnants of Drake versus Kendrick, or should I say Kendrick versus Drake? However you want to put it, don't matter. We know who the winner was there. But the winner for hip hop, the winner is hip hop because it has sparked this flurry of a whole bunch of music in the first quarter that is unlike 2024. Before we get any further into the conversation, the whole crew's here with me. Obviously, Atlanta is snowed in, so we ain't leaving the house, man. We not leaving the house. We not braving these streets. I understand all of you up north cats, y'all can make fun of us. We only got about 2-3 inches, pause, but the city shut down. We not equipped to deal with the snow in the South. We just not. All right. So, Ken, I want to start with you because you were saying all 2024, it was slow, it was this, it was that. However, this is the complete opposite. The moment January hit, we got a whole bunch of rappers rapping. People that we haven't heard from in a minute. The likes of Joey Badass, that he started this joint off with the Rulers Back. You know what I'm saying? Coming out here, putting on, for New York, putting the flag on the block and say, yo, like, we here. You know what I'm saying? Too much West Coast D-licking. You know what I'm saying? And we got several responses. We got Rayvon after that. Then we got DAYLYT after that. Then
DAYLYT.
DAYLYT. I always say DAYLYT. I don't know why, man. I see his name in my head, and it's LYT, so I say lit. Then we got another Pro Era member, CJ Fly, and Joey again after that. But before you go, Ken, the people have spoken. I put up a couple of polls on our YouTube community, and I'm going to tell you how they feel.
Shout out to the community.
Yeah, shout out to the community. So on the last one, Sorry Not Sorry, right? We had 2,200 people vote, and 53% of the people say it's just air. It's not fire. I disagree. What do y'all disagree? Y'all think it's fire, or is it just Sorry Not Sorry?
Talking about Sorry Not Sorry? I like it. I like Sorry Not Sorry. It wasn't bad.
Okay. Okay. So we disagree with the community. Communities, we not on the same page.
It's not. I don't think it was but I was just like, okay, because I was wondering who was going to help once Joey did the Rulers Back. It seemed like the whole West Coast started jumping. I'm like, okay, where's the help? I mean, come on, like, where's everybody else that's going to help? So that's dope that his Pro Era dude came. I was hoping another big name would have stepped in and just like a friendly fade. I think all these battle tracks, people, are a great example of friendly fades.
This is what hip hop is. It's not personal. It's not personal. It's nigga, can you out rap
competition?
Me?
Yeah, competition.
That's all it is.
That's
so.
It.
In terms of the competition, and Ken, I ain't forget. I'm gonna let you get your words in. I submitted another post. I did it. I'm here. I'm hosting. I'm on point. I just want to move through these things, and then I'm gonna give it back to Ken. I also posted the Rulers Back versus Rayvon versus DAYLYT. Thank you, Beezy, and Mick Jenkins were ready. I posted all of those. Does anybody want to guess which one had the highest response? Or who got voted? Yeah, Rayvon got voted the highest. 39% out of almost 3,000 people that voted Rayvon as the best quote unquote diss track out of the first four. The Rulers Back got second place with 27%, Mick Jenkins 21%, and DAYLYT 13%. Well, surprised?
I wasn't. Okay, y'all tell me. I must have missed the lyrics on that Mick Jenkins. I didn't really catch a lot of diss bars. When I listened to the song, I was just like, oh shit, this is a dope ass Mick Jenkins song, because I guess I fuck with Mick Jenkins, but I didn't really catch
the bodega shit.
They must have been very. Yeah, I didn't catch it.
It's not. It wasn't direct. It wasn't direct.
It wasn't direct enough for me, like the other records were. Like I feel like the other records, the other records I feel like were a little bit more direct.
You could definitely apply it. You could apply it to the situation, and then obviously the title and this, then the third. But Ken, 2025, do you feel that this is where hip hop should be at?
It's fine.
Yes.
I think is maybe the participants. What year is it? You know, I think it's a good coming out party for Rayvon, because I walked away from there like, oh shit, Rayvon can actually rap a little bit. But we talking about these dudes from what Sonny called them the blog era. I remember
blog era.
Yeah, Joey Badass been gone. He been making television. That shit got canceled. So he want to come back and rap now.
He dropped the album in 2023. And then
he dropped the album last year? Or
no, I said 2022, 23. And then he was featured on IDK joint. He was featured on Rome Streets. Like, yeah, Joey been out here rapping. He been out here rapping.
Been in the streets. You been in the streets,
yeah,
Joey been
rapping.
He been rapping. Yeah.
It's just that he had it was nothing that was just like
sticking. Yeah, it wasn't sticking.
Yeah, I like the thing that he did with Conway. The joint he did with Conway was dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I just feel like it was cool raps, right? Like I feel like nothing was just like
call a spade a spade. It's not like you say. It's not like you saying this is mid.
No. I'm not saying it's mid. Because I think great tracks. I think the only one for me that was just like, now that's a diss record was probably Rayvon. Rayvon, it felt clean, precise, very like targeted.
No, I'm talking to y'all. Like,
yeah, everybody else was just like kind of throwing some bars here and there. Like even DAYLYT, I was unimpressed with DAYLYT. I thought his was gonna be a lot better in my opinion, but it just wasn't. It's like he was bigging them up more so than dissing them. Like
he was
this area of the cloud, like you know what I'm saying? Like what are we doing? Are we dissing them or are we not dissing them? Like what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? So I was a little confused by his, to be quite honest. And like I said, I just felt like it was going to be a little bit better, but it just wasn't. It's probably the weaker out of all of them to me, if I'm being 100.
I would think CJ that shit was mixed horribly though. Was it me or was
it was? No. The CJ joint was mixed
horribly, bro.
And also the rollout wasn't good either. But I feel, in my opinion, because I don't disagree with what anybody is saying per se, except for Ken. Because I think this is definitely good for hip hop, especially considering where you felt we were last year, Ken. Especially at the beginning of the year, I feel like this is really good for hip hop. I agree with you, Modest, where I think DAYLYT was the weakest out the bunch. I loved CJ Fly's bars, but it was hard to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't as clean as the other ones. I do agree. Rayvon had the most direct shots.
Oh, Rayvon was talking. He was talking.
He was talking to Joey. He's like, Joey Badass, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I do love the fact that Joey did come back with Sorry Not Sorry, and I feel Joey had the coolest, like the vibiest. Who did? Out of all of the joints, out of the 5 joints,
like that he came back with that joint.
I thought it was cool, Ken. Look, here's the thing. These guys don't have beef. These guys don't have personal vendettas or issues the same way that Kendrick and Drake has had over.
Then what we doing all this for, Feefo?
Because it's hip hop. Because it's hip hop. And Joey started it off.
It might be on Patreon, people watching, because we did record us listen to the tracks. So I don't know. But as we were listening to it, man, like when I was listening to the first track, Joey was like, he said that he was left out the conversation. Conversation about what? About
his generation of the J. Cole's, the Kendricks. He's part of that era.
He said it on his album, Ken. You remember when he put himself up there with Kendrick and them? He said it on the album, and you remember we was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You need more work. You remember?
It's just the music. Okay. The music. His music hasn't been sticking like his other peers.
All right.
I think. Yep. Yeah.
So again, conversation about what?
Yeah. So it kind of made sense that he felt some type of way because, like I said, he just put it on his last album that he's up there with those guys, with the J. Cole's and the Kendricks. So this is his way of like kind of like what people are saying is putting his flag down. Like, look, y'all not about to forget who I am. Mm-hmm. I don't think that track was strong enough to do that, but it did obviously get the conversation going once Rayvon made a response.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just like, all right, cool. You got maybe a new album coming out after 2 years or whatever, and you feel like again you're being left out the conversation. Is he proving anybody? At least he hasn't proven to me that he should be included in the conversation. Now after this, I mean, I think if anything, I walked away with looking at Rayvon was like, hey, that might be somebody right there, you know.
But that's why it's good for hip hop, Ken. Look, at the end of the day,
Rayvon was going to prove himself one way or the other, bro.
Have you heard of Rayvon before this?
Yeah, we heard of Rayvon before this. He just didn't stand out as much as he did. So I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Maybe he walked away with. Okay, go ahead. What?
No. I'm agreeing with what you say as you're walking down the yellow brick road. I agree. Like, and that's why I'm saying this is. You can't say that this is bad for hip hop. This is overall a positive response, and it's not negative. We're not out here calling people pedos. We're not out here calling or making allegations. You know what I'm saying? This is clean rap bars. This is Joey feeling a type of way that everybody is on the West Coast right now. And he felt the type of way that you're not going to forget me. I got bars out here too. I'm a rapper's rapper. Yeah, I know how to pick good beats too. And he displayed that. Rayvon felt the type of way, and we came away. Hold on, okay? And we came away. I agree. I think Rayvon came away the biggest winner of the rappers. I think the biggest winner overall is Conductor.
Let me ask you a question, Feefo. Yeah, just for everybody. Rayvon came out and smoked Joey Badass. And the best he could do is sorry, not sorry.
I do think Sorry It's Not Sorry was dope, man. I just don't know if it was like a strong diss record. It was a dope song.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Like as a standalone song, I thought the song was really dope.
Yeah, yes. But as a diss record, you'd be like, you gotta.
Yeah, as a diss record, it's not. I'm not even tripping on the fact that it's not.
I think that's what Ken was. Yeah, that's what Ken was judging on. When you can.
But I don't. But I'm not taking it as a direct diss record, because even in the Ruler's Back, he's not mentioning no names. He's just talking about hip hop in general. And even in Sorry Not Sorry, yeah, he said, you try to take shots at me, like, who are you? But come on, man, like I'm good with the song. I'm good with good music. So are you saying that the song is trash?
I'm saying that the song is not strong enough. It's not strong enough response to Rayvon. That's what I'm saying. It might work for DAYLYT's record. Hi You. It might work for that one. It fits the mood because both of them are very mellow and somber, or whatever you want to call it. But for Rayvon, bro, nah. And that's the best you can do? Get out of here, bro. And then in terms of him talking about, I was just trying to big up my city. I was just bigging up my city. I ain't know why y'all take it the wrong way. Bro, it looked like he was mocking Kendrick Lamar with the dancing thing after the first hook. And then he said there's West Coast D-licking. Like, that's a whole, he took a swipe at the whole damn coast, bro. Talking about y'all just on these dudes, not so whatever. It's like,
I think it was mainly just Kendrick, though. I think he just
right.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's so out of the conversation, B. He put the Outlaws on him.
Man.
Why you being disrespectful, Ken?
He said I ain't gonna even respond to this because he ain't even worth my time.
Now, I'm gonna send my little homie. Rayvon, you go get him. Yeah.
And what did Rayvon? Rayvon went and got him. And then the best
Rayvon got busy. Ken, I'm like you. Like I remember Rayvon names being thrown out there a couple years ago, like new TD signing. I remember not being that impressed. But over like the last, I would say maybe year and a half, I've been like, okay, I think I'm reconsidering what I was saying negative about Rayvon when he first hit the scene. I remember not being that impressed. But like I said, last year and a half, I've been eating my words. I'm like, yo, Rayvon he's actually pretty nice. I'm looking forward to hearing some more stuff from him.
Yeah, I think he definitely, I think if I recall, has some moments on stuff that we but yeah, that I couldn't help but laugh about that smoke detectors line because we went through that at the studio.
Man,
bro, that's so black, bro. That's so black. That is so black, bro. It was.
It was so good.
But I think the other one, if I had to rank them, the other one that came out of it that I liked and I really enjoyed was Mick Jenkins. You guys know that was Mick Jenkins, that war joint. I didn't hear anything direct. It was very, subtle.
Applicable.
Yeah, but nevertheless, that was a good song. I love the beat. I love the way he was rapping on that joint. I thought that was good. CJ Flies. It was all right. I did think the Scrappy Doo shit was funny, and then the wildfire line was kind of that shit was a little out of bounds. That shit was fucked up. He had to do. That.
I know
he didn't have to.
That's battle though.
Yep, I know.
That shit, yeah.
but outside of that, man, it's just like how many good records we got out of this joint.
In my opinion,
probably two.
I feel 4.
4?
I feel the Ruler's Back is dope. Sorry Not Sorry, the Rayvon, and
I say Rayvon.
I like the CJ Fly.
I say Rayvon and Mick Jenkins.
Mick Jenkins.
Oh, you saying 5? So you like all these people pretty much?
No.
We got
The Ruler's Back. The Ruler's no order. The Ruler's Back. Sorry Not Sorry. So I like the 2 Joey joints. Mick Jenkins and Rayvon. Those are the 4.
Now, and don't get it wrong. I'm not saying just because I said we got 2, the other records are good. I mean, I like the Joey Badass joints. I wasn't mad at those. The CJ Fly. My only issue with that was just the mixing was horrible, but
it was
all the joints were fine. Just the 2 ones I felt like that were like noteworthy were the Rayvon joint and the Mick Jenkins joint.
Mm-hmm.
They were the only joints that were just like those are the ones that's sticking for me.
Yeah,
not saying the other ones are whack, but it's just those 2 for me are sticking the most.
I thought the Ruler's Back was cool. It got the conversation going. So I think you got to get credit for that alone. With the West Coast dick licking thing, I think that was that triggered Rayvon. It probably triggered some other folks too. And then Rayvon, obviously, man, like it was such a good track, like just all around. It was a good track and it was a good diss track. And then like we got DAYLYT after that.
Mm-hmm.
The DAYLYT was just such a letdown. Oh my god. And then after DAYLYT was CJ Fly.
Mm-hmm.
Which was cool, but I don't know how I was feeling him using.
I think it was Mick Jenkins then CJ Fly. Mick Jenkins.
I already liked Mick Jenkins, so I didn't feel like he needed to insert himself here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was necessary because I still don't know how it is even relevant to these 2 coasts or whatever. And then like I said, the CJ Fly, like it was cool. The only thing my only gripe with that outside of like the mixing thing was just you just use the same beat. And I like that Joey joint. I like the Sorry Not Sorry joint. I don't like it as a response. I just like the track. Like the track is really dope.
Yeah.
And I like it for Joey Badass because it's like a return to form type of thing. Because I want to say that's what we was kind of talking about on the album review. That he's kind of, I don't know if he can recapture that 1999 vibe. And that had a good little 1999 vibe to it.
I think Conductor can give him that. I think, we talk about rappers sometimes not having the right production or the right style, or they lost their way in terms of getting a return to form. I think Conductor can do that perfectly for him. I think another collaboration too that I would like to see. I don't know if Westside Gunn produces, but we know that he executively produces. Like Westside Gunn executively producing Joey Badass is a thing. Like I believe that is a thing to get him to return to form.
Ken, do you think some of the heavy hitters are scared to jump into this?
No, not at all.
Really?
I don't think they're concerned enough to jump into this. Yeah, I don't think so. And I think that, I mean, I can't speak for Joey, but just looking at it, the fact that he said that and everybody else is just kind of sitting on the sideline, it may say something. You're battling with, guys on the come up, or you got, not necessarily just one on the come up, who's making a name for himself, trying to make a name for himself. But I don't think they feel like it's worth their time.
I think like at this point, it probably would come off kind of corny maybe because Rayvon jumped out there so quick for it. And if somebody else did something after that, like The Game or somebody like that, it'd just be like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think at that point, because I can see some people like probably recorded some stuff and just probably keeping it on the tuck because it's just like, This seems like it's between these guys right now.
I don't disagree, Rob. I definitely think from some West Coast artists, we're probably going to get some subliminals. And again, that's why I like this, and I think it's good for hip hop because it's just stirring the pot. It's stirring the pot, and I feel like hip hop just needs pot stirs, and that's what Joey Badass did. And a couple people jumped out there, whether you liked it, hated it, loved it. It is what it is, man. Like, it got everybody that's associated with covering hip hop talking about it. And that's why it's good for it, Ken. And then when you look at the numbers, you know, that these guys are doing on YouTube, I ain't look at the streams, but like Joey's The Ruler's Back almost did 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Sorry Not Sorry just dropped a couple days ago as of this recording, and that shit's almost at 800,000. You know what I'm saying? Rayvon is over 500,000. DAYLYT is like in the 300. The only one that's kind of struggling with the numbers is CJ Fly, but that's I think that has a lot to do with the rollout and also with the mixing and mastering being so muddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he has some of the hardest bars, but it's like, bro, like this shit is. It felt like he was almost punching above his weight class because it wasn't as clean as everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, Ken. I can't believe that you don't think that this is good for hip hop. Like, I can't believe that that's your stance.
Real quick, what's the Scrappy thing about?
So when Scooby-Doo and the characters, like, they were just all mainstays and it was getting a little stale. So they want to introduce a new character. And when Scrappy came on, he kind of just galvanized the whole thing. Like, it was very polarizing. He took over to the point where now, like, everything was just Scrappy and Scooby, and all of the other characters weren't there anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, it became an issue of getting rid of Scrappy because everybody wanted, you know what I'm saying, the main characters, but then the ratings didn't, you know what I'm saying? So Scrappy was very polarizing and somebody that came in there and kind of stole the show. So that's why CJ is saying, like, Rayvon is Scrappy. Like, can you really hold the weight? Yeah, everybody's looking at you right now. You got the spotlight, but can you hold the weight?
You know what's funny? I actually like Scrappy Doo.
Everybody do. Everybody does.
So yeah, so it fits here for me because I like Rayvon's joint. You know, I like the Mick Jenkins joint, and just for context and clarity for people watching, for The Ruler's Back, I don't think I commented on whether I like that one. I did think that was a good song. I don't think that song was bad at all. But Sorry Not Sorry is like, you know, maybe that was an album cut or something like that. I don't know, but it's definitely not worthy of a diss track. CJ Fly was okay, you know, but you know, it's just like he has some good lines on it, you know. And I like he's trying to, you know, he's trying to help Joey out. You know, because I guess it looked like he got jumped on by Rayvon and DAYLYT. But did he even listen to the DAYLYT record? Because if he would listen to the DAYLYT record, he would have realized he didn't probably need to even respond. Because that record was like, bro, he could have kept that. DAYLYT,
yes,
bro,
he could have kept that. We didn't need that. We didn't need that one.
Yeah,
we didn't need that one.
No,
I think an interesting perspective too is how come, you know, and obviously CJ Fly, Pro Era member, so it wasn't surprising that he came to Joey's defense to a degree. Why nobody else in New York hasn't said anything? I've seen a whole bunch of content creators talking about it, and one of the things that they kind of harped on, and I do agree to a degree, is New York has always been competitive. Like they've never been inclusive. So everybody wants the crown. So like, I'm not gonna help you. I'm gonna let you die so I can, you know, take the spot, kind of mentality. Y'all agree with that?
It's Joey Badass, bro. I know that sounds disrespectful, but I'm just saying, like,
I'm trying to figure, like, this. I'm just trying to figure out who else would it be coming out of New York that would do something right now.
Outside of not A$AP Rocky?
Nah,
man, Rocky's a dad and a model. Man, that album not coming out, bro.
I think he's focused on his album, and he's already kind of said some stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's already kind of threw some shots during the whole Kendrick thing. He threw some shots at, like, Drake. I don't think he's gonna go up against the West Coast. I don't think he's gonna go.
New York got anybody? Now that you're thinking about it,
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
with the exception of like the Buffalo way,
right?
People,
like, I can't see them getting in it. I can't see them getting in it.
Yeah, that's not their thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Joey makes the most sense. Honestly, I mean, if he wants to get back into this thing and wants to, because you got to think about it. Like we thought Joey was gonna. What he did for a hot second was bring that New York sound back. So it's almost like he used this as an opportunity to kind of do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that. It didn't make, initially it didn't make sense. Like, that's random. But like B just said, like who else? Who else? I don't know who else. I don't know who else.
Said it was random when you saw the Rulers back.
It looked random. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't know who else can. I think it's
like, why?
Is New York lost their identity? Like, if they just who New York got, bruh? Like, really, seriously.
Outside of Griselda and 38 Special, you're saying obviously Shade
That's
Noir.
Buffalo. I'm talking about New York.
I know New York City, Harlem, the boroughs, Bronx, all of them.
Excluding the legends, excluding the Nas,
excluding the
bruh. I'm talking about like who's the 25 through 31 ish age that can. Yeah,
because I don't know if y'all saw recently, ASAP Ferg was saying like ASAP is no longer a thing at all. Like them niggas, done. Like they are done. Like they not cool like that anymore. Like it's not
dropping the ASAP. I thought.
Yeah, Ferg did. Yeah, Ferg did. ASAP. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah,
there
anybody.
I mean, because you got LL dropping. You got.
That's what I'm saying. Who else? That's what I'm saying. Who? Like,
I don't know
who else, bro. Like
Ice Spice should jump into it,
right? Man, it's New York don't really have nobody. They don't got nobody to hold that flag, and maybe Joey was like, "Let me represent that flag for NY.
Let me do it."
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to lose. I don't have anything to lose right now.
Right, right.
I don't have anything to lose.
He playing with house money, bro. Yeah, if you just look at it, right, ain't nobody.
Yeah, it's nobody, bro.
There is nobody.
I don't think it's anybody from New York that's been on, even though this is not really meaning anything like that anymore. But like the double XL freshman list, has it been anybody from New York like on these lists?
The Feefo foreign. No. But I'm saying,
because all of them cats, all of these new cats, and this is the reason why I agree with B. Like there is no identity. Well, the identity is no longer the foundation of what New York established themselves as. It's now drill. All of them new cats, Fabio,
Ice Spice,
all of them make drill music. I think the only other one, if he was still here, that may have jumped into this shit was Pop Smoke. But that's a big if. We don't know.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think Pop Smoke. Yeah, no.
I don't know. I can see it because he has 50 energy in him. You know what I'm saying? Just how he came across. But
can he rap? Can he rap and keep up with him? Rappity. Right?
We don't know.
No, people. Don't make me disrespect the dead.
Right?
No, man. I don't know. If I had to throw a dart, I'll throw Pop Smoke name in there. But look, but it's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed, and that is to B's point where again there is no identity of true hip hop left in New York, and that is sad. That is sad.
Is Ransom? He from New York, right?
Yeah, but he older, bro.
Yeah, he's like
in the Griselda 38 Special.
And then Rome Streets too.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to think of some other names, but outside of like people that are like a Kendrick, J. Cole, just kind of got a little bit of fame.
Yeah,
it's Joey Badass.
It's the only one, bro. ASAP Rocky, yep.
And then ASAP Rocky, but ASAP Rocky, I don't think he's inserting himself in this because he already kind of did with the when the Drake stuff and Kendrick stuff was happening. So he's not. He's probably like, nah, I'm done with that. Joey was just like, all right, then let me step up.
And they got smoked.
He said he got smoked.
Okay. Look, man, obviously,
people, you stepped out there and then just got.
We all got a difference of opinion, and obviously the community does too, based off of how they rated or how they voted. We gonna leave it there. Again, we appreciate everybody. Look, man, the community post. I've been kind of taking over that, so it's gonna be more consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna throw posts and polls and shit. So continue to vote, continue to subscribe, send this to another hip hop head. You're saying another homie of yours that's a hip hop head as well. Help that in hip hop continue to grow. How many years can we been in this?
14.
14 in February.
14 years strong. So y'all already know, man. We are the people. That in hip hop, no politics, BS. We catch you on the next one. We out. Peace.
Peace.